on, Beau. Come on, big boy. Y'all always go the wrong way. Beau, come on. Come on, Beau. Beau, come on, this way. Come on. Beau, come on. Come on, Beau. No, you don't want to get on the table?
What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, thank you for returning. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications so you are notified every single time I drop a video and you don't miss not one video. Everybody in here, smash that like button, share this video, and drop a comment down below during the video, after the video, before the video, whatever you feel. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you like about the video. Let me know what you want to see next. You saw by the title and the thumbnail, we got a good one. So let's get straight into this groom. Also, you guys, make sure you're continuing to watch the ads. I know some of them can be a little lengthy, but watch them as much as you can for as long as you can. It truly does help support the channel and support me. It helps me to do this on a more full-time basis, and it really does keep me out in the algorithm as I've been, and keeps the channel growing. I really appreciate it and love you guys. Let's get back into the groom. Okay, so as some of you may know, if you are new to the channel, this is Beau. If you have not checked out his first groom, I linked it as the first card on the video. So as soon as this video started, that little card that popped up, that was his first groom. You can take a pop at that before you watch this one or after you watch this one. But for the ones that are returning, again, like I said, this is Beau. He is back. He is back for his 8-week, maybe 10-week appointment, I believe this was. And although he is still very dirty, I will say his condition, everything looks better than it did the first time he came back. So his ears are still a bit of a mess, but they weren't as bad as they were the first time. Still painful to him because you can see that there is some raw spots on the inside of his ears, but he did pretty good for me cleaning them, but you can tell they're still a little painful because he flinches when I go inside his right ear. But like I said, he looks better. He was not mad at this time. He was just really dirty, and I do have some backstory on him, so we'll get into that. And the reason why I say that his ears are better than the last time is because the smell is not as strong. I actually had to really get up close into his ear to smell his ear, and it wasn't as strong and it wasn't as stench as the last time. Like, I couldn't smell it just by him standing there. I had to actually lift his ear and lean in and smell it that way, but just lifting his ear up, I could not smell anything. So that's how I know his ears are getting a little better. For those of you that are wondering, an ear infection is probably one of the hardest infections to get rid of on a dog, because ear infections can come from so many different things. It can come from water in the ears, it can come from allergies, it can come from eating chicken if they're allergic to chicken, it can come from an overgrowth of yeast, it comes from so many things. So trying to narrow down and pinpoint what is going on with the ear and trying to get it cleaned up can be a bit much, especially if they've been giving medicine and it's been the wrong medicine. So it just really all depends. But like I said, his ears do look a bit better this go around than the last go around, but he is still very dirty like the first time. Now, his first time coming in, we thought that he lived outside, but we actually talked to the dad, and he said that he is actually an inside dog. He said what makes Beau so dirty is that Beau likes to go under their deck and just dig around and roll around under their deck, which would explain why he always has so much mud caked on him. And during the groom, I did notice a gash on his right knee, and the dad said that he had that there from actually going under the shed, and he got cut from going under the shed. So it all makes sense to me. So no, Beau is not an outside dog like we originally thought, but he does spend some time outside under the deck, which is why he is a mess. So today we're going to be doing basically another shave down on him. And I know a lot of you are going to ask me, why did I bathe him before I shaved him down if I was just going to shave the hair off anyway? Because I actually do wash him before I shave him down, and to be honest, I'm very glad I did, because I did find one flea on him, but it was a live flea. And typically if there's one flea on them and it's dead, you don't really have to do flea and tick shampoo because it's dead. That means they're being treated. But if there's a live flea on them, you absolutely want to wash them in flea and tick shampoo. So I'm actually glad that I did not shave him down before I washed him, because I did find a flea on him, and I don't know how many other fleas he may have had, but I've only saw the one, so I washed him really good. But the reason why I did not want to pre-clip him before I washed him was because he was so dirty. He had so much stuff caked on him that it was just going to destroy my blades. And also, if the coat is so dirty, or if the coat is drastically dirty, sometimes the blades won't actually go through. So when people are saying you should pre-clip before you wash, you should pre-clip before you wash, washing all that fur just to shave it off is a waste of, you know, whatever. Sometimes the blades don't actually go through the coat. I've had an instance where I tried to pre-clip a poodle, and his curls were so tight and the dirt was so caked in there that the blade would not go through his coat. And it wasn't that he was an outside dog or he was neglected, because he came like clockwork. He was actually one of my favorite poodles to groom up north, but his coat was so tight and curly that the blades wouldn't go through. So sometimes we can't pre-clip and sometimes we can. It just really all depends on the dog and the dog's coat and how dirty the dog is. But for Beau's bath, I did wash him 3 times, and the reason why I washed him 3 times, generally if I have a dog this dirty, I wash them twice, but because I saw a flea on him, I did wash him 3 times. I did wash him in flea and tick shampoo first, and then I did my usual 2 washes afterwards. So the people that are going to comment about the soap, don't even waste your time. Don't comment about the soap. I know how many times I washed the dog. I just told you all that I washed the dog 3 times. So do not come in the comment section and say, how many times did you wash that dog? I already said it in the video. So his first wash is going to be a flea and tick shampoo. We do use all natural products for flea and tick shampoos, as well as the spray that we spray on the dogs or the table if we're shaving them down. And after that, I did a whitening shampoo on him just to kind of brighten up his white coat, and I'll let you guys see if that actually worked. And then after that, I did a protein shampoo on him just to kind of help condition his coat and his skin, because the protein shampoo is a 2-in-1. It is a shampoo and it's a conditioner, and it works phenomenally. I actually love that shampoo, and it's by Quadruped. And I actually want you guys to do me a favor. In the comments, let me know how you like this style of an edit. So it still gives you the real time of what I'm doing. It's not sped up, but it cuts the video shorter. So you guys let me know if you like this style edit. I know you guys like this view, but let me know if you like this style edit.
Is it on her?
So you guys will notice that I use these gloves to scrub Beau a little bit, but then I actually took them off. I like the gloves, but I'm not a huge fan of them. I feel like I can't really feel how clean I'm getting the dog while I'm doing it. I know the little ridges are there to help kind of scrub the dog, and it does do really good scrubbing them up and lathering them up, but I personally like the feel that my hand, like I can feel if the dog is getting clean. I can feel if the soap is cutting through that dirt. So you'll see after, you know, a little bit, I actually took the gloves off and just scrubbed them with my actual hands.
You feeling yourself, Beau? That why you standing up like this? You just happy? You proud to be in the bath? Soaking in fleet. I wish I could take you home. You're cute though. Oh, that's okay. That ain't my house. You've been dying to tell me that. McKenna. Yeah. Yeah.
So for those of you that are going to be wondering in the comments, this is not pure shampoo that I'm putting on him. It's actually heavily diluted. So we were actually running low on that bottle and it was like very little shampoo left. And we kind of filled it up with water and just mixed it up. So that is actually predominantly water with a bit of shampoo in there. The reason why I can get so much suds when I'm washing the dog is because I actually scrub the dog. So the more you scrub the dog, the more the lather builds up on the dog.
I don't know if this one gonna be done by 2. I don't know if this one gonna be done by 2. I gotta watch it. There's still like dirty water coming off of him. Look.
Now, I will say this, as much as people judge me in the comments for how I wash my dogs, the reason why I scrub my dogs so well and so much is because if I'm rinsing my dog and I notice there is dirty water still falling off of my dog, I'm going to go in and wash my dog again because that dog is not clean to me. Other people can think the dog is clean. In my eyes, that dog is half clean. I'm doing a half job and I refuse to do that. So I'm going to always go back in and re-scrub the dog. And after his third bath, he was actually pretty clean. So I went ahead and dried him afterwards. Now, let me also go on record saying I don't want to just acknowledge the people who don't like how much or whatever I'm doing during the bath. I also want to go on record and saying I notice everybody that loves how I give a bath, and I think this in my head all the time. If you come to my channel and you watch my channel and you don't subscribe to me for the haircuts, you're going to subscribe for the bath quality because I give a really good bath. Because if I'm going to scrub my hair really, really good, I'm going to scrub these dogs really, really good. And I actually enjoy the bath time because it's like a zen moment for me. I make sure that the dogs are super clean and they are kind of feeling good. Kind of giving them like a little spa treatment. They get a little massage on their feet and their paws, their legs and things like that. So I think the dogs enjoy it, so I enjoy it. And I know you guys enjoy it too. Now I just want y'all to see, if you notice, the top layer of his coat is still stained, still very dirty, but the bottom layer, under all of that staining, his coat is actually bright white. So you can see that he actually got pretty white during the grooming. It's just deep under the fur. Okay, so on Beau, I'm going to be doing a 7 blade. Now, originally, I did not know what length I was going to be doing on him. That's also why I washed him first. But I didn't want the fur and how dirty it was to destroy my blade, so I was going to wash him first regardless. But I am doing a 7 blade on him. Now, originally, I wanted to do something a little bit longer, but because of his condition and how dirty he came in, and knowing that he plays under the shed, I just opted to shave him down. One, because that's actually what the pet parent wanted. She wanted actually me to do him in a 10 blade like I did last time, but I didn't want to do him in a 10 blade because, one, you run the risk of clipper burn. Two, it's very close to the skin. Everything's exposed, so he can get sunburn. And three, he has allergies, so I didn't want to irritate the skin. Last time I had to do it, this time I didn't want to. So the 7 is more of like a safer blade for me. Some people don't like 7s because it is supposedly the most dangerous blade. I don't consider it the most dangerous blade. I actually don't like the 10 blade, but you know, to each is, you know, their own. But the 7 blade is just a little bit of a step up from the 10 blade. It's not as close, doesn't cause as many issues, and it still leaves a little minor bit of fluff on the dog. So, I guess under all that dirty fur was some white fur. He's got a big old gash on his knee. Looks like maybe he got cut by a tree.
It's awesome. A lot of space. A lot of space. You see me? Downward dog over here. Yeah, I had to get his feet. I could probably lift the table up, which I probably should do that. Gotta shave that butt. Just a little. Yeah. Really? That is hilarious. Really? Right?
Okay, so on his head, I'm going to be doing a 2-guard comb, and on his ears and his muzzle, I'm going to run an A-guard comb. So a 2-guard comb on the head and the cheeks, that's 3/8 of an inch, and then on his muzzle and his ears, I'm going to do an A-guard comb that is 3/4 of an inch. And then I'm going to go through with my thinning shears and my straights and scissor him up afterwards.
Brittany. Nice to meet you too. No problem.
Now recently I've been working on kind of my time management, and it's not that I'm a slow groomer because I actually groom a fairly good amount of dogs a day. I groom, I would say, up to 8 dogs a day, depending on the size dog. Like if it's a bigger dog, I won't take as many dogs because bigger dogs are really hard on your body. But I've been working on my time management, just trying to figure out how I can get dogs out of the door quicker. And in terms of the haircut wise, for new groomers, when you are grooming, and I've said this in probably a couple other videos, but I'm gonna say it again, when you're grooming, don't bounce around when you're grooming. So if you're gonna shave one leg, shave that leg, shave the other legs. Don't shave a spot on the body, then hop to a leg, then hop back to the body, then hop to a different leg, then hop to the face, then hop to the ears, then hop to the neck. Don't do that. Shave the body, start with the occiputs on the back of the head, shave the body, shave the legs, go through with your guard comb and guard comb your head. This is what I've learned to be faster. Shave the body, shave the legs, go through, attach your guard comb to your main clippers, quick guard comb the head and whatever length that you have set desired so you can be done with those clippers. Then if you have smaller clippers, go through to your sanitary paw pads, etc. Then do your nails, finish the head, and then scissor up the feet and the legs. And for me, it gets me done in like 30 to 45 minutes on each dog. So it's pretty beneficial if you set it out and you know what stages you're gonna go by stage. It literally makes your life so much easier.
definitely has me beat. Because I don't even act like that. Right around. He said, no, 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 I'm okay. That's better. All right, let's take this A over your ears. Beau, should we move back to my old station? Because you didn't move an inch when we were over there. No, Beau, stay.
So for new groomers and people who are learning to groom their dogs at home, when I am scissoring up the muzzle, I basically scissor the jaw line to align with their whole head. So I'll hold their face up like this, and if you can see, there's like a straight line, like a slope going straight down their jaw to the back of their head. I scissor everything in align with that. Unless the owner wants a longer muzzle, then I'll leave it a little bit longer. But for the most part, most people want tighter muzzles because the water drips. So if you want a tighter muzzle, what I do is I scissor the bottom up to the line of the jawline, and that is how I achieve my tight muzzle and also a nice little cute face.
Don't be acting crazy. You let me do this last time. Good boy. All of that gone. You don't need it. Look at that handsome boy. I got had to shave his out because the amount of scrubbing I did and it ain't come off. I was like, well, guess it's got to be shaved. No, I know, but I need your foot.
Okay, so now I'm putting the finishing touches on Beau, and I don't have a before picture, so it's going to be a little tricky trying to figure out how to get his thumbnail. But we're going to take a quick flashback video look at his before when he first came in. This is what he looked like when he first came in.
You back? What's up, stinky man? Oh, you so dirty. You gotta call your mommy and see what she want done on you. Look at you, bud. You look better. Yeah. You look better, buddy buds.
And this is going to be his after. This is what he looks like. Such a drastic color difference. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys smash that like button, share this video, drop a comment down below, do all that fancy YouTube stuff. I love you guys. Train your dogs for grooming. Make sure you watch every video straight through. Watch those ads. Enjoy the videos. I'll catch you in the next one. Love you guys.